Yo, yo! Guess who is at it again? Alright, so I'm doing a little too many videos today. I just looked over my first video after I just threw it on YouTube, and I'm kind of pissed off. I'm not really pissed off, but I'm kind of mad that I threw it up on YouTube, but I'm going to keep it there. But I realized how tired I was that early in the morning, so I wasn't really exactly... at the time, I was like, oh, it's going to be a good video. And then I just watched it, I was like, oh, fuck, that shit sucked. Anyways, I'm going to keep it on there, but I do apologize. If you're watching this video, I'm going to go over some things. There's a lot of things I wanted to touch base on that I did not touch base on. And there's a lot of things that was kind of confusing, what I was saying. Because I would start something and not really finish it. And not really go to exactly where my mind was going. My mind was more scattered. But that's me early in the morning. That's me at like 7 in the morning, so itch-nay that shit, okay? Alright, sorry for cursing. If there's kids around or whatever, I apologize. This isn't generally for children. This is for people. My channel is for people that want to increase their consciousness and to achieve greatness in their life. No matter what that is, and increase their awareness. Now, I'm here to touch a little bit about that first video in terms of what I was talking about in healthy eating habits. Let's just start here. So, my grandmother is 86, I believe. She might be turning 87 this year. I don't know. She's old, but she has a lot of energy. And let me describe to you her eating habits, right? She's a very good cook. She's an Italian woman, right off the boat when she was 25 or something. And I'm going to go through a typical day what my grandma eats. Now, she does do a lot of exercise for her age. She goes up and down stairs all day long, which is actually a lot of, exercise, especially for her age. So she's very healthy, and I want to describe to you what she eats. What she eats, she'll wake up in the middle, she'll wake up really early in the morning, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe even earlier, I don't know anymore, because I haven't seen her in a while. But she'll drink a cup of coffee. Not a full cup, like half a cup. She'll drink a little bit of coffee, and she'll get boosted right away. Then she'll eat small things, like she'll pick and choose, like pick things, right? Like whether it's like 2 or 3 grapes and just chow it down, and then just to satisfy hunger, and then to get her little boost. She'll eat a couple figs or a few strawberries or cherries, a little bit of watermelon, you name it. That's my grandmother. She's a very good cook. She's an Italian woman, so she cooks pasta, let's say. She'll make a huge dish for the rest of the family, right? Huge dishes. Enough for 10 people each. But that's just how she is. And she has the most phenomenal sauce. It's just so good, and it's so original. You don't see sauce like that. Anyways, backtracking. When she's making pasta for everyone, she'll eat down with us and eat some pasta, but she'll have the smallest little bit of pasta, like enough for like 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it. Scoops, in terms of like eating with forks or whatever. Anyways, so that's what she does. She eats in small amounts just to satisfy that little bit of hunger that she has. And that's what she does. She'll drink a little bit of water here, a little bit of this. It's all in small portions. Now, do you really think that she's doing that because of any particular reason? No, because she's just doing what her body wants her to do. And she isn't extremely skinny, so get that out of your head right away. She's not a very skinny old woman. She eats well. She eats pretty good. Like, talking about my grandma, but she is like a godsend to me in terms of eating habits, because I see firsthand how healthy and energetic this woman is. She gets it all the time. People always think she's about 20, 25 years younger. sometimes she'll get like 55. You gotta be not a day over 55, come on. No, she's 85, 86, 87, whatever she is now. That's my grandma. You know, she just picks a little bit here and a little bit there, and that's what she does. She doesn't eat huge, like the standard American diet is 3 squares a day, right? 3 decent-sized meals a day. My grandma doesn't do any of those meals a day. She picks all day long, figs or cherries or you name it. That's what she does, and she's extremely healthy. She's way healthier than anyone even relatively near her age. So, let me reiterate a little bit. Standard American diet, 3 huge meals a day, right? You get full breakfast, then you wait until you're hungry about lunch, which is like 4 hours later, and then you eat another big meal, and then 4 hours later from that, you eat another big meal. And that's pretty typical among Americans. And, well, my grandma's way healthier than those people. I'll just put it that way. So let me go on to something else. I did a bunch of research maybe 4 or 5 years ago about health, because I was struggling with my health about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. But it didn't hit me until I started researching deeper into the veganism trend. I'll just put it that way. There's a group of people in Europe that are sort of not part of society. There's a group of like 10 people or more that are over the age of 100 years old, and all they do is pick every day with little or no meat. I'm trying to remember it right now because it was like 5 or 6 years ago when I did the study on these people. I believe that they picked whatever vegetables they had. They didn't eat full meals is what I'm trying to get at. They're over 100 years old, this group of people, and, well, so, sorry, I'm driving. That's why I'm slow at times, because I'm driving, I'm paying attention, I'm not trying to hit that guy that was right in the road. They go out fishing. They're skinnier people, and do me a favor. Look in your head right now. Who's the oldest person you know? They're probably way less than 100, right? Maybe they are over 100. Who knows? I don't know what you're thinking, but think of the image that you're coming with. The oldest person. They're barely clinging on to life at 80 years old. Forgetting where they are, dementia. These people go out fishing every day. They put the boat out there in a little canoe thing, row out there and go fishing, and they fish for their meat. And that's the only meat that they eat, is the fish. And they eat berries, nuts, all the same things that my grandma was eating, right? And these old people look to be like 55 years old. Half their age. Seriously, look them up. I'm trying to remember the name of these people, where they're located. I can't think on the top of my head. I'm just giving an example right now of this food type lifestyle. Now, let's go to the Buddhist monks. Now, a lot of people think that, looking at Buddha and stuff, that he was fat, chubby cheeks, chubby belly, that whole nine. Look at the Buddhist monks. Skinny. Some of them were recorded to live upwards of like 180 years or something. There's even one rumor in a Chinese newspaper that said that, or was it Chinese? I think it was an English newspaper. Talked about the man from China. You probably read the story or heard the story about this guy living at like 256 years old. Basically, all he did was meditate, that guy. But let's look at all Buddhist monks who had long lifespans, exercised, obviously, but when it's time to meditate, they meditate, and they can meditate for days at a time. According to evidence, some of them were able to meditate for weeks at a time without water, without food. So think about it. With meditation and lowering your the need for exercise and eating a very bare minimum amount of food, these people were able to live forever. You know what I mean? Look very young. But in America, we're come with this concept. We gotta eat until we're full. And I mean full as in your stomach is bloated. Alright, good. That's a big problem. 3 squares a day is not a good thing. Now, I'm a trucker. Whenever I can, I'll stop at like a Walmart and get a big bag of like trail mix kind of thing, like dried fruits and nuts and you name it, seeds. And I'll pick on that all day. Or I'll go to the truck stop or Walmart and get some fruits whenever they're available, depending on the truck stop or whatever, just to hold me over. So when I am hungry, in terms of not wanting to pick anymore and I want some actual food, I'll eat a little bit, you know? And it's great. You feel so much better just by spacing out and then having very small increments of food. You know, if every hour you ate 3 grapes or an orange or, you know, a handful of blueberries every hour, you'll never be hungry. And you'll adjust to the lifestyle, getting off of that huge meals a day. You'll lose a lot of weight. You'll feel 10 times better. I mean, I can't even describe or begin to throw down the whole list of things that you're going to feel like all these benefits from this lifestyle. You'll live longer. You'll be happier because you're not sluggish. I mean, happiness and longevity. Meet the man who's introducing a whole new lifestyle to you, because this is stuff I'm passionate about. So I want to address these things. This is something that I did want to touch on the first video, but I didn't get a chance to because I was a little spaced, and I'm very, very tempted to take that off YouTube, because I really did not enjoy watching myself be in a sluggish, boring, early morning state, you know. Plus I was driving, and I know where I was driving. It was tough roads and stuff, a lot of traffic, early morning. So I knew that my mind wasn't in it, but I still did it anyways. And I believe the second video, I started watching the second video I posted. It was alright, when I was talking about relationships and stuff. You know, I didn't go too much off, but of course I did notice that I was a little, same thing, you know, like a little bit off. Alright, so I'm in Florida right now, trying to get a little off the topic of health. I'm in Florida right now. It's beautiful, and actually this is going to be included with health now that I'm thinking about it. Sunshine, vitamin D, you become so much happier. Now, yesterday it was raining in Alabama when I was in Alabama. It even rained all the way until maybe about 4 hours ago it stopped raining, maybe 3 hours ago, and that's about maybe about an hour before I hit Florida. And it was raining, and I felt sluggish and bored, and you know, I didn't feel myself. I didn't feel very happy. I got into Florida, I'm seeing clouds and not chemicals, no chemtrails or anything like that, no hazes. These are real clouds. And remember what partly cloudy used to look like? This is it. This is beautiful. It's blue skies, the sun's out. I feel fucking amazing right now. I love Florida. So if you want to increase your happiness and health, get into the sunshine. Don't be one of those lames that stay inside on a beautiful day. Don't do it. No matter what TV show is going to come on, no matter what sports event that you want to sit in front of the television for, don't do it. Get outside. You'll be happy you did. I'm telling you, you'll be happy you did. So that's basically it. I don't want to put too many videos on YouTube right now, because people watch my first video first, they're going to be like, well, that was so shitty that these 2 videos aren't going to be, you know, whatever. That's my personal opinion. Maybe somebody will get the information that I was trying to portray in the first one. I mean, the information is what counts. But I hope you guys enjoy your day. I know it's lovely in Florida. I don't know where you are, but I hope that you're having a good day as well. And you know what? Stay tuned for more content. I'm always bringing more. Look at this out here. Beautiful. Beautiful.